When the feminine tries to heal, fix, or save the masculine, it rarely turns out the way that she wants it to, and it can even backfire. Let's take a look at the masculine perspective in this type of situation. And then we'll look at what's going on within the feminine internally. And then finally, we'll talk about what the feminine can do differently so that she can align with healthier masculine energy. The masculine perspective. Masculine energy thrives with challenge and purpose, and it begins to weaken with comfort and apathy, which means that it's wounded masculine energy that gravitates towards the feminine who will fix him or save him or make things easier for him. Let's look at a few examples of why the wounded masculine would align with a feminine who's in savior energy. Sometimes a man can struggle with self-control, specifically around lust and temptation, and he'll begin to harbor guilt and shame for his impulsive behaviors. Instead of working on strengthening masculine traits like focus and discipline, the wounded masculine will look for a partner who he sees as the good girl who will keep him from behaving badly. But eventually, this shortcut catches up with him because it turns his partner more into a mother figure, which then destroys the romantic polarity in the relationship. Another reason a man may look for a woman to save him is because he is self-conscious about his image, or he doesn't feel that he's accomplished enough in life and that a beautiful, smart woman by his side, or just a faithful woman that can tolerate him, will give him the appearance of having it all figured out. In this case, he may be trying to hide his shadow or trying to make his parents or family proud. Again, this is a poor solution for his problem because eventually his lack of self-worth and purpose in his life will come to the surface to be addressed because a long-term romantic relationship alone will never serve as ultimate fulfillment for a man or a woman. The feminine perspective. When a woman struggles with receiving love because she doesn't feel worthy, what can happen is that she will begin to overgive in order to earn love. Often this behavior is picked up in childhood. She could see her mother doing this with the male figures in her life, or she could just pick up on the societal pressure on the feminine to conform and people please. This causes a woman to search for a man who is lacking in some aspect, so that she can give him something that will complete him. That way, her mind can falsely reassure her emotional body that he won't abandon her because she is the solution to his problem. She may think that if she has what it takes to fix him, then of course he'll choose her over all the other women and she'll never have to worry about competition or unfaithfulness. A relationship may not even begin this way, but with time, if things begin to fizzle out, a woman may go into this energy to keep a man from leaving her. On the surface, she may do and say all the right things, but beneath this behavior is often control, resentment, and a desire to manipulate. Especially if the relationship started off in a better energy and it wasn't always this imbalanced and she's feeling anxious and nervous about getting it back to the way things were before. What to do instead? To heal, the feminine must turn the focus back to herself and begin reflecting on what within her is making her feel that she's not deserving of love and that she needs to perform for it or earn it. What is causing the lack of self-love? Is there an inner critic within her that is creating negative self-talk or making her believe that validation can only come from her relationship with the masculine? Is there a pattern with men or just people in general that makes her do everything possible to avoid being abandoned? Is she worried about judgment from others if her relationship comes to an end? She heals as she remembers that she is worthy of love, not just because of what she can do for the masculine. She must begin to find her own joy, her own worth, her own talents, and love herself as an individual, not just as a supporting role to a man. The more she loves who she is, with or without a partner, the better she will become with one, identifying wounded masculine energy, and two, setting boundaries with the wounded masculine. These two behaviors create a strong foundation within her so that she aligns with the masculine who is actively working on improving himself, not the masculine who is using her as a way to avoid facing his wounds. If you are looking for more help with relationships, masculine and feminine energy, or polarity, check out my Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter accounts where I offer guidance multiple times each week. For those who want to go more in depth, I do offer one-on-one sessions. You can find that link to book with me below. I also occasionally run workshops, and you can find out about any upcoming workshops by following me on one of my social media accounts. Make sure to like and subscribe if you are interested in more content like this. Sending you lots of love. Take care.